they're using real data from all of their clients, for example, or from their testing to create benchmarks. And then they're able to use that data, those benchmarks, to drive sales conversations and marketing conversations, right? So what are some effective marketing techniques for innovative healthcare companies, whether it be a device, a technology, a platform, software, whatever? What are some effective marketing techniques specific to healthcare? I think, and I mentioned this a while back, maybe on the podcast or maybe on an article on the website, a lot of the value that these organizations, innovative healthcare companies, technology, device companies, et cetera, bring to the table is the ability to get insight and gain insight into data, right? Because if you have good data, you can make good decisions from an organizational standpoint, whether it be for revenue cycle management or clinical outcomes or operations, whatever. Having good data helps you make those decisions better. What some companies are doing, which I think is really, really cool, is they're kind of removing some of the opaqueness. They're increasing the transparency into some of that, the ways you might be able to leverage data. And they're using real data from all of their clients, for example, or from their testing to create benchmarks. And then they're able to use that data, those benchmarks, to drive sales conversations and marketing conversations, right? So a clear example would be like, maybe your software, your tool, or your device helps clinicians treat patients with upper extremity dysfunction or something like that. And you have data from maybe 5, 10, 15 of your early clients, which numbers so many hundreds of patients or however many patient encounters or visits or plans of care. And you've come up with some kind of benchmark alignment, right? Like you can say, okay, based off of, these diagnoses or whatever, we'd expect, 10 visits of therapy or 5 visits of therapy or whatever it is. And you can begin to have prospects almost search like, how often should I see a patient for shoulder pain? Oh, well, ABC solution has this benchmark and they've done it on so many clinics and so many hundreds of patients, and it shows that it should be this. So you're driving some of that organic traffic that you're going to get from people just searching things. Another one that I've seen is around billing and revenue cycle management and understanding, cost per visit, revenue per visit. And if you're able to benchmark some of that nationally and then kind of give people some insight into that, obviously clinicians and clinical organizations are looking for that data anyways. And it just helps you become easier to get found if you're delivering some of that data in an anonymized way that's benchmarked, obviously. Because it gives you a little bit more authority in the space. People know that, okay, this organization knows how to manage the data, and they know how to use it and how it's going to help us, improve our bottom line, improve margins, or improve clinical outcomes. So think about some way that you have data, or that you're collecting or gathering data that can then be used for, essentially content marketing for your target audience.